I'm gonna show you something beautiful. Everyone screaming for mercy. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. You're all puppets, tangled in strings.
What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It is What the Fuck Wednesday. How y'all doing out there? I'm here with motherfucking Greg.
What up, y'all?
And, this is pretty much a continuation of last night, only we're a little bit more sober. And we can talk a little bit more, which is probably better that we do that when we're sober.
Yeah.
Sober.
Okay, rare.
So
the river
before we
and
start
shit.
off anything tonight, shout out to all our new listeners, all our new followers. Shout out to all our new peeps out there, and our old peeps, and all the local bands, Don Cody, the Little Yellow Bus, motherfucking the Eargasm guys, Sculler's Bang, the West Side Bowl, Pappy Z's, even though they going virtual, that sucks. Fucking
yeah. Motherfucker.
That ain't Pappy Z's fault, that's fucking DeWine's fault.
Yep.
Everybody else out there who's listening to me right now and not listening or watching that stupid ass DNC convention bullshit, I didn't realize that they let Patrick Ewing in the DNC. You see that shit? It was all over Facebook.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
Well, Michelle Obama, Patrick Ewing, it's all the same person.
Yeah.
I mean, you shave Patrick Ewing's fucking mustache off, and that's Michelle Obama. I think she got a bigger cock than him, man. You see them old fucking pictures from back in the day? She dancing around on Ellen, her dick just swinging in the wind. We gonna show you what a big dick look like tonight. Oh shit. But yeah, so we gonna touch on some here's and there's. I guess we gonna go backwards. Because I'm just hearing the silliest shit, like, just crossed my path on the way to the studio. But when I got to the studio, the song that was on was the Crystal Meth Music. What up? The Crystal Meth Music. Oh, this is my show. This is my lane now. Michelle Obama looked like Patrick Ewing. Put them next to each other. Same shoulders, same skin color. The only thing different is he got a fucking high top fade like the old school Kid and Play. That's all day. Even Joan Rivers said that was a dude. And I ain't trying to be a hater. I'm just bringing up facts. But there was a press, not a press conference, a congressional hearing where the gay guy who sucked Obama's dick when he was still a senator came out and just spilled the beans on him. So, yeah, I've done my research on that shit. I hate all I want. But much love to Mr. Old Guy. It's because of him I'm going to touch base on something serious. Back when Trump did all the tariffs, the steel tariffs on China, or overseas, period, I was all for it. I'm still am for it, but I actually got to see some of the ramifications of it, and there are their downsides. I had a good friend of mine who was out of work for quite some time, and a lot of people lost their jobs for a good quick minute because of those tariffs, and not because we weren't making money. It's because we didn't have enough supply at the time, and we didn't have the facilities at the time up and running to fill the bills. We cut off a foot, and we ain't got a crutch, then we fall on our face. And we did that for a minute. In the end, it worked out, but that was I feel like maybe an unnecessary risk. It did bring a lot of jobs back to America, but then all these fucking Democrats with this panic and fear have taken a lot of them jobs right the fuck back out, which is, I don't understand how people don't see that shit. Now, the reason why I'm touching on this is, I got issues with people having a fit about the whole new Postmaster General. I only got to see it from the political side, and on paper, but I must have pissed off Mr. Old Guy. I still love you. I'm actually, this is about you. I didn't really get to see the insides of the whole situation and how it would affect somebody on the ground level. According to Mr. Old Guy, he worked for the postal office, and he said that this is directly affecting his pension. So I'm not, I guess, to look at it from the side I saw it from, I seen it on paper. And on paper, and we all know that, the post office was hemorrhaging money. It was just fucking hemorrhaging money. And it's not really the post office's fault. It's nowhere near the workers that were their fault. A lot of it had to do with politics and just, on both sides of the aisle. They always like to kick the low man on the totem pole, and if they have to take from somebody, they take from the low shit. Even though, the post office, and I've said this forever, the post office is the post. That's one of them things that stay. That's just there. That was there when the Indians still had the land. That was there, remember the Pony Express and shit. Rain, sleet, snow, and hell. That means your shit got there no matter what. So, I don't believe in, and I didn't believe this when this shit started back when, and I'm not saying it was Obama's fault, so don't get on that bandwagon. I'm just saying it happened in his era. I think it was slowly happening from way back before him, but the major, I guess, effects I've seen back in the Obama administration, it wasn't until 06 that, I guess in 06, yeah, it wasn't that was Clinton or Bush, 06.
I want to say Clinton. I'm not sure though. Let me do a little research over in this piece.
Yeah, but I'm fucking stoned, dick. But either way, the whole You know, I believe the U.S. Postal Service should be one of the finest, you know, I guess couriers or transference of information, because that's supposed to be ours as a government. That isn't the private entity that FedEx or UPS or Amazon or any of them are. Not knocking them either, you know, don't knock the hustle, but just as an American, you know, that was just one of them things. You know, you don't fuck with the post office. Now, again, we all know that
your mom's a hoe.
And it was Bush.
Really? Because I thought she was a madam and she was pimping your ugly ass mama.
She made so much money off of this blowed out motherfucker.
No shit. Big sniz just popped in the house. Alright, now shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm actually speaking on something serious.
Speaking on what you were what I saw your post on when I was sitting at dinner. The kid?
No.
Okay. Continue.
So,
You have my permission.
the post office. So that's supposed to be, I mean, even as far as the ballots go, the post office should be, you know, the most secure thing that you would think. But, you know, if it was hemorrhaging money, something had to be done. And that's
It's been hemorrhaging money for
forever. Yeah, but see, I'm looking at it it's like on paper. Like this is Greg Battle. He's the producer on the other show, and he actually worked for the post office. And he actually gave me the actually personal effect on what these cutbacks and shit are doing to the post office.
We're very
people.
familiar with the inner workings of the post office, having an over 30-year veteran of the post office in the family. So my mother-in-law was a mail carrier for 30 plus years.
Yeah, and your Nazi fucking grandpa fucked your Jewish grandma, and now you're here.
Except it was my mom.
Yeah, except her mom, you motherfucker!
All right, so like I was saying, now everybody believes that the new postmaster general is doing
it's upstairs.
this to
Give me a little bit out
gerrymander the votes for Trump. They think that, you know, this is a whole thing that is against, you know, trying to stop voters or whatever. And I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
They were making these concessions before, like, this has been going on. I've been posting, like, the post office has been an example I've used for years when it comes to talking about government and healthcare. Look what they've done with the post office. UPS can run a profit. FedEx can run a profit. Amazon can run a profit. Uber Eats can run a profit. Every delivery service in the entire world can run a... DHL Express. Every delivery service in the world can run a profit. The post office cannot.
But what my point is I don't give a fuck if they run a profit or not. That's supposed to be the most secure way of sending anything. You know, and I think as that, you know, these private entities could run a profit. They do what they do, and if you choose to use them, you choose to use them. But just like, you know, would you rather go to a bank that's FDIC secured, or whether you want to go to the Bank of Bob?
I'll go to the bank of Jared. You're an idiot if you put your money in a bank.
Well, you got to put some there. You got to make some kind of footprint.
Why? All they do is take your money and give it to other people and make money off of it. Your money is not in the bank. When you put it there, it's gone. It's not in the bank.
My money, as far as my daily shit, is in the bank. My money is not in the bank. My money is secured away, you know, surrounded by guns. Anyways, but like back.
So if
to
somebody
what I was
finds
saying,
your stash, they get your guns and your money.
Yeah, they better kill me first. Ooh, for fuck's sake, y'all aren't listening. They do run a profit. Congress forced them into debt. Forever?
Right, exactly.
Forever?
It is a government-run business. It's a government-run business, which shows the government shouldn't run business, including insurance, including anything fucking else. The government should be government and not fucking business. Period.
Yeah,
oh, look at Social Security. It's healthy.
If the government runs a business, if you want to call it that, which you're pretty much right. But if a government does run a business, you would think that your government is the most secure business.
It's not.
Aside from all the conspiracies, aside from all that, you would just.
You know the only business the government runs well? War.
Oh yeah, Mr. Old Guy tell you that off rip. That's his.
Government runs war really well, and it's a huge business.
The domestic mail manual is rules and regulation and laws of the U.S. Postal Service.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I guess.
Factual statement. I agree, but I don't know what the purpose was.
Now, this is my issue. This whole voter by mail shit. First of all, I don't want to hear nothing about the gerrymandering of the votes because the Postmaster General just came out, I don't remember if it was this morning or yesterday morning, and said because, pretty much I'm paraphrasing, but because everybody is whining, nothing he implements is going to take in effect till after the election.
Yeah, that was yesterday or the day before because I remember that.
So that right there. The government kicked it. Yeah, that's what I just said. That when they need the low man on the totem pole, they kicked you guys. I said that in the whole beginning.
Yes and no, but they're still considered a federally funded.
Yeah, but I get that, but
but they're the only. They have.
That's like being single but owned.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Right.
That's being single but owned.
You got a collar on because ain't nobody touching your ass.
I ain't married. I don't get to have that fucking relationship life, but let me fucking go somewhere else. All hell breaks loose.
I don't remember a time that USPS ran right. I ran fine.
Well, it's because nobody will leave them alone. Like I said, it's like I feel it's one of the most important things in our fucking government, and people treat it like
it used to be.
Nothing.
It used to be, but not in modern times. With our modern communication, the post office is obsolete.
And that's what sucks.
And I'm not saying that's a good thing. That is just a statement. I'm not saying that it should be that way. I'm not a fan of that. That's not what I'm proclaiming here. I'm proclaiming that that's just the fact. It is obsolete. The post office started to die when we invented email.
Yeah. When the internet, that was back in the 60s.
It started.
Yeah.
It was slow at first, but when the internet boomed, the post office became obsolete.
And then, like I was trying to explain to these guys the other day, the post offices were disappearing. How hard
we
it is
do
to
need
find
to
a
go
post
live so
office
people
around
can
here?
see us.
You know how many fucking people, how many post offices are around here? We ain't got a problem finding places to fucking vote. We got a fucking problem finding a place to mail our goddamn mail.
Find one of those.
You gotta go to an Arab store, pay all your bills at the Arab store.
Find one of those blue boxes on the corner now.
Yeah.
Dude, there's more. There are more of those in places than you think.
Well, no, I'm sorry.
Those are more accessible than you think they
are.
are.
Post office. They're more accessible than a post office.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Oh my God. Ryan's my snowflake buddy. He can't stand it that he can't speak now. How's it feel to be on mute, bitch? He loves to hit mute on me on the other show. So, anyways, like I was saying, this all had a point. So, the whole bullshit about this was a ploy to stop people from voting.
It's a crock of shit.
It's just bullshit. Because now what are you going to say? Now what the fuck are you going to say? The Postmaster General said nothing is going to be implemented until after the election.
Except the changes he already made, the devices he already removed.
Yeah. Well, see, that was another thing I wanted to look into. Like, if there was stuff removed out of the places, or they couldn't have been gone that quick.
But here's the deal. Listen, we're sitting here having this conversation, and I've watched the news about all the, bitching about the post office. Here's the deal. Our government, our federal government, orchestrated the 9/11 terror attack.
What the fuck does this got to do with the fucking
Let
mail?
me get there. If you shut the fuck up, I'll tell you. Do you think if they were going to use it to suppress voters, that they would have waited to the last minute to implement the changes? They'd have been doing it for 4 fucking years and it would already be done. It would have been done well before anybody was thinking about the next election, not on the eve of. If they can pull off 9/11, if they can pull off a COVID scandal, do you really think they're going to wait to the last minute to suppress voters? Like, let's get real here.
Yeah, but you know,
the evidence. If you look at it like an investigator, if you look at it like an investigator and not with emotions, the argument that they're suppressing voters makes no fucking sense.
Well, I do understand that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it objectively, not from my personal opinion.
But I'm
objectively,
just saying the same people who supposedly did that shit to the towers are the same people who are against Donald Trump. That's what this whole voter suppression thing is.
They're all the same.
They
Whether you're Democrat or Republican, they were both involved with that. Like, seriously? Do you think one side of Congress just didn't know what was going on and the other side had the plan? Like, really?
I think Trump is throwing a monkey wrench in the plan, and that's why.
Well, Trump throws his monkey wrench in anything he can. We know his past.
Fucking A.
He was on Epstein. He was hanging with Epstein.
For a minute, and I got all the dirt on that too. I love when people bring that shit up. And
I'll come on Wednesday, motherfucker, any fucking time. Dude, you don't want me in there. You better not mute me.
Yeah.
Snowflake meet blowtorch. Blowtorch meet snowflake.
See, Ryan, you don't have your pack of friends to defend you now.
And I don't even know you, so it ain't personal, and this isn't personal, so nobody take it that way.
But
Trump is a joke. I agree with you 100%.
This is my problem where I see something.
That's why I'm voting for Joe Jorgensen.
Yeah, James Jorgensen. Joan Johnson.
All those people out there that wanted to vote for Hillary just because she'd have been the first female president, they ought to be voting for Jorgensen right now. Or else they really don't give a fuck about having a female president.
They shouldn't have been voting for Hillary to begin with.
Well, I agree.
She got bigger balls than most motherfuckers in Congress.
She does. She got a hairy pair.
The only person that I think got a bigger set of balls is that cunt fucking Pelosi.
The decline of the post office started decades ago.
Oh, God, yes. Easy.
Back in the 60s.
Not with just the sorting machines, but with getting rid of clerks, getting rid of actual buildings.
You want to know? She is 100% right, but also, you want to know what else? Yeah, there you go. I was counting for a second. I was like, damn, my math ain't that off.
Yeah, no.
That's that new math.
That's that new math they teach in school.
Yeah.
But the decline of the post office started, same thing with the decline of most. Honestly, the decline, one of the biggest hindrances to the post office moving forward, besides the government itself, is the postal union.
Did you look at this?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Okay.
I'm going to give him the same information that he always.
That's right, because they handle a fuckload of junk mail. Nobody else that does shit for profit has time for junk mail.
If you look at the amount of first-class mail that is being sent out, it is in decline. But if you look at the logistics companies that are willing to service houses that the post office are not, they need to do something and change their delivery processes, especially since they're already closed on Sundays, and they were talking about being closed on Saturday because of funding issues just a couple years ago. They are not going to continue to be on top of delivering all of the shit, quote.
I never have a problem
because
with postal service. I'm just tired of people saying that they're using a postal service.
They're not
people from voting.
up to date with everything that's happening. Period.
I don't understand why that statement's even in this conversation. No shit. A union without a right to strike is no union. No shit. But we're not talking about striking.
I don't think. Well, that would be the way they would.
The problem with striking in the postal union is that, and this is, I grew up in a postal family. My mom was a postal carrier, retired from the post office, thank God. The problem with striking is you have your union rep, but your union rep is so wrapped around your manager's finger that when you strike in the postal union, you are then targeted. And it is only a matter of time before they force you to quit or they find some bullshit reason to fire you. The union for the Postal Service is a joke. Period. It isn't a union. It isn't what a union should be.
The post office actually uses logistics companies to deliver shit they won't,
because they have so much stuff. Plus, I just recently found out that the Postal Service, because they're hurting with money, is not authorizing overtime for the Christmas years. So, who's going to take the packages that they are not able to deliver because they're not authorizing overtime? Oh, that's the logistics companies that are going to take that up, and gladly, but it's still to their demise.
Huh. Well, like I was saying, I never really had a problem with, my mail came on time when my mail needed to be there, and that was always supposed to be like that. Greg, I guess things work different on where he delivers mail or whatever. But the whole, my whole point, like I said, was not only about the whole voter fraud thing.
Unions are tainted, and they're in the pockets of their politicians, just like any other fucking group of people that wants money.
Again,
I like the music in the background.
The biggest.
That would be Don Cody.
That would be Don Cody.
Joyce's mother and Greg is that your mom got her pension, and he's in the fucking, he might lose his.
And that sucks, and that shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah,
I don't care if you work for a private. I don't care if you work for a private company, let alone the post.
You put in your time, you should get your pension. Period.
Period. That was a contract you entered with your employer when you took your job. That is a contract that they and you entered. They should be held to that. Period.
They've been doing it for years. The UPS has been delivering for the post office for years.
We can yell at each other and vibe. Obviously, you haven't been around this group much at all. Because we're vibing right now.
Speaking of vibing, let's pass this vibe around.
A viberator? I don't want to share viberators.
Whoa.
No, she don't want to share. She don't. And past it, she don't share vibrators.
Now you're putting it in your mouth.
Fuck yeah, I am. I'm a dirty hoe.
Oh my god.
Dirty hoe.
Dirty hoe.
I didn't bring my UV sterilizer.
I have some.
Yeah, everybody thought Trump was a joke. Now everybody got fucking UV sterilizers.
I got PPEs.
No, you talking about some looking bullshit right there. I mean, if you can kill it with a black light, then
don't mail it.
Yeah. Don't mail it.
Right. If you kill it with a black light, don't mail it. Ricin, all that bullshit. It all goes through a mass spectrometer. I'm not mass spectrometer. It all goes through UV radiation anyway.
I'm talking about COVID. Oh my god.
He said speaker sign up sucks. Yeah, it does.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, but hey, you're here.
You're here now.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
No, okay, because
The Tide Pods are the snowflake thing.
Yeah.
Get back in your lane, Rye. Snowflake Tide Pod eater. What are you talking about?
That's your generation, man.
Stop it.
We do real drugs.
He's deflecting.
Yeah, and guess what? You know, when I was a kid, when I watched cartoons, they didn't have to tell kids not to do that shit at home.
Yeah.
Because we were fucking smart enough not to fucking do it.
Yeah, they were dropping rocks and shit on each other.
Man, I watched Wile E. Coyote fuck himself up more times than I can count.
Exactly.
I never tried to strap my ass to an Acme rocket.
Well, I mean, there was that one time.
Acid, we didn't try to dive into a curb.
No. I wanted to watch Dazed and Confused and get some booty.
I was busy trying to count the blades of grass.
And watch the bugs coming out the shower.
No, I knew they were water droplets. They were just inexplicably moving.
That
was a fun night, man.
Oh, great. Yeah, Now,
What do crosswalks have to do with anything? I see crosswalks, but I don't give a fuck what color they're painted. I truly don't give a fuck.
That's the liberal argument right there. I don't have anything to say, so let's try to make you look dumb, but it's really not working.
Not that
You have a
hard
goldfish
around
named
here.
Bob?
Bring the boulder, motherfucker. You're talking to Atlas.
And let me give you a little background on Mr. Battle. He's an elder.
And yeah,
We know about
we
Mr.
know.
Old Guy.
Last week.
We met him last week. The snowflake dude's new.
Well, like to us, not
Wow.
to you. We're just going off of the information we were given in our
That was what
briefing.
Marco said
That's
he
what Marco
was.
briefed us that he was.
He's my snowflake friend.
There you go.
Holy
That
shit.
wasn't. There was no hate.
Welcome.
No, fuck no. There's no hate. Jesus, no.
Already hate, man.
There's no room for hate here. Whose blow pop is this?
I guess
That's
it's yours.
mine.
Fuck yeah! Oh, it's Apple.
You on grape? That's white privilege right there.
Some nasty
She will run your colored ass over.
sour apple. Nasty sour apple.
Shit.
That ain't no Granny Smith apple. They lying.
It's fucking some kind of fucking sugar wrapped up in some kind of chemical.
You're supposed to be a pacifist. Why you say hit him? Greg.
I didn't.
Yeah!
Not
Oh.
you, Greg. That's Greg.
I was
Gregory.
about to say I didn't say hit nobody, but I watched.
That's not very pacifistic.
I've been known to hit people.
Yeah, while they're driving down the road.
Because I'm a man. I got balls.
Holy shit. This is getting ugly.
You made me snort. No.
Oh, Marco, and I forgot my gift for you.
Oh shit.
Little Jay walked into the house the other day. He goes, Dad, I got you a hat. Do you want it? And it's this bright red fucking Trump 2020 hat. And I was like, it's a perfect gift for Marco. So little Jay got you a gift.
I even bought Ryan one.
It's stolen. I'm pretty sure.
That figures. Come from a Democrat family or a liberal family, and you know.
Hey, don't lump me. Have I said who I was voting for? No.
That's none of
Fuck
my
out my
business.
face. There you
That is
go.
none
So
of my
don't lump
business.
me in that shit. It
If
depends
you want
on who
someone
gives
else
me
to do
candy
something
outside
for
the
you that
goddamn
you
polling
can't do,
thing.
you are just as much a hypocrite
You hear
as
that?
if you had done it yourself.
If you give me candy outside of the polling place, I will vote for you. That's how I roll.
Sometimes it's just that easy.
There you go.
You hand her a big orange lollipop and a big orange
Mock
piece of fucking
shit.
cake.
Motherfucker,
You're in.
you have no
You're in.
idea what that bitch will do for his stuffy.
See, there you go.
Stickers? I am food motivated.
Nice little stuffed
That's how it
animal.
goes. Damn.
Hey, you didn't say anything
so-
about my ascot today.
Hit it because I can't.
Because you already look gay. You can see it under your beard.
Oh, you don't have the one with the little sailor things on it.
No, dude, I got this really cool one. It's navy blue and white, and it's got anchors and
He
life
looks like
preservers
Sailor
and the steering wheels from like big boats, you know?
Oh, geez.
Yeah, little sailor boy.
It's so cute.
So, back to what I was trying to get going with the whole
It makes
male
noise.
shit.
I'm sorry.
I still have to look into it, but I need to find out whether this whole stoppage of the voting ballots out. There's a bunch of states, I guess, either passed a law or are passing a law that says that
Gotta
even
keep
if
up.
your vote, whether it be absentee or whatever the fuck, if you're, and I just can't, I mean, I don't give a fuck who you support, this can't happen. Even if you have a ballot that's postmarked on time, then if it's late, they're not going to take it. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's just, you know, you can't do that whether it's a ballot, whether it's your
Whoa,
fucking
wait a
vote.
second, wait a second. Wait a second. You can't do what?
You take his
If
toy
you
away, he
go
gets
to-
into
if
the
you go to-
conversation.
My toy's right here. What are you talking about?
Should I give the toy back?
If you fucking go to the post office, if you find one, and you know, go to take your ballot in, Now, if it's postmarked that day, and it's before the election or the day of the election.
If it's postmarked by the date that it says it must be postmarked by, then it must fucking count.
Yeah,
I don't care if you get it a week later.
Yeah, there's some
I don't
laws,
give a fuck.
There's a couple laws that supposedly say that they're not doing that, and it's real. I don't know if it passed yet, but I'm wondering now if because the postmaster said what he said, if that makes that law no.
We'll have to research that and find that out.
I didn't get a chance to because,
if it's postmarked by the postmarked date, it is valid and must be accepted,
I feel
period.
That way. That's some bullshit.
Period.
And, if Trump had anything to do with that,
then fuck him.
Fuck
him. And y'all might be just... No, y'all don't. Since you guys don't know me, I am not, like...
Oh, he's not pro-Trump.
I am not pro-Trump. I'm pro-Constitution, and whoever will represent that and defend that, that's who I am for. So, like, as far as, like, government and all that's, like, if you set a rule, you set a law, you got to abide by it, motherfucker.
Yeah, no matter what side you're on. Yeah, but I'd like to know if that's implemented. There is a few, there's quite a few. There's a couple Democratic states that did
now,
it.
Postmarks
Mostly Republican states.
Postmarks actually can be manipulated.
It can be manipulated.
You're right. You are 100% right.
Can be manipulated. But, still, man, that's just...
Because I used to do it at the dealership.
And I used to do it at
check. If it's
you just roll that bitch back.
You
reset the date.
My mom, you know how many post-dated checks and post-dated fucking, my mama got...
Well, not even that. No, postmarks.
So
if you have one of those post machines at your office...
And I don't know how they are now, but I know before...
I know before I've done it too.
I've gone into where I worked, and they had a digital postmark machine. We changed that date back a few, and then there it went.
Shit.
Yeah.
And
so here's the deal, though. Even if modern machines...
At least I heard that's what people were doing. I can't say that it was me per se.
Even if modern machines you can't manipulate that way, let's be realistic. It's not hard to go into one of these closed down businesses around here, and it's not hard to find a machine. There's always machines for flea market, internet, garage sale. Like, trust me, old technology is easy and cheap to find. And it is the way to beat modern technology.
Dude, I got an official Fox News fucking clipboard.
I changed it up.
But and then again, if a law is passed, when does it take effect? Because most laws don't take effect instantly. So is this going to take effect before the election? That's all got to be. That's all got to be looked into. Because I'd like to know. Because, again, that's like, that whole rumor that was going around that Trump was trying to stop. Like, if you were born here in America and your parents weren't, then you're not a citizen. No, bitch. You can't do that.
That's not how that works.
That's old school. You
can't just change the Constitution because you fucking feel like it.
And that's just an anchor baby. That's what we call anchor babies. It is what it is.
It is. It is what it is. If you were born on U.S. soil... I don't give a fuck what your parents were. You are a citizen, period. It's how it is.
Yeah.
That's the rules.
Yep,
Live within it. Your parents ain't, you is. That's the whole Kamala Harris thing. Her parents weren't. She was. She's a citizen. She can be vice president. She cannot be president.
No, I think there was a loophole or something. I got fact checked on that. But I forget how it went. But either way, I think Jamaica's like a territory of America. It's like Puerto Rico. The Caribbean islands, all that shit. Those are all fucking, ours.
Yeah, that's true. That's why with the passport card you can vote pass to those countries.
So, that's how she kind of got a fucking little loophole through that way.
Yeah, the loophole that was never intended to be there.
You know what I love? I got fact check on the whole Kamala Harris's family owned slaves. And
I'm not making any claims on that subject.
Well, I looked into it, and they weren't slaves. They weren't
slaves. They just didn't fucking pay them.
They were indentured servants.
Oh, that's so fucking different.
Yeah. Kinda it is, because I had to look into it because a lot, like, when I spoke to a lot of black folks about it,
Indentured servant. You owe a debt, you can't pay it. You working it off, bitch.
Yeah, but eventually you get out of that.
You can once you pay your debt off.
Slavery is forever.
Now, wait a second, though. A lot of indentured servants were called indentured servants and forced into it. It is different
Well, yeah.
when you volunteer into it. Hey, like if I owed you money and I couldn't fucking come up with the cash, but I was like, bro, I could tune up your car, I'll detail the bitch, whatever. And you were like, hey, that's cool. Okay, but once I paid that debt off, I don't...
No, actually, that's what I thought also.
No, I'm saying that's what it's supposed to be. But that's not what it was.
There were laws, like the judges used to be like, all right, bitch, well, you owe him money, so you're his slave for fucking so many years.
Right, correct. I understand how it was abused, but I also understand how it was meant to be.
But I mean... and
I also understand how it was portrayed in public school history class in the 90s.
Yeah.
Just want to...
It was like you were the maid or the butler. You were part of the... Like, you know, in every sitcom.
You were the houseboy.
You were part of the family until you paid your bill.
Yeah.
I just want to say that dementia is not the main concern for both of these candidates.
Well, I don't know about Sleepy Joe is.
What are we talking about dementia?
Can we reduce the age limits on presidents? Dementia concern in both candidates. Which dementia is not.
Not when we got fucking people smoking tires.
I don't. Wait. I don't
structured.
100% disagree with that statement either. That is why they do physicals and shit. But you're right. They don't. Like, honestly, I'm not a fan of his. But even if you were, I really don't see how if he tried to make a even last time. But if he tried to make a run this time, Bernie Sanders. Like, the dude is not he's not gonna make it mentally, physically, like the motherfucker. You leaving already?
Yeah, he's probably doing the Uber thing. Take it easy, Mr. Old
Uber
Guy.
out.
Bye, Mr. Old Guy.
He's like 45 is old enough. No.
You don't have
Maybe
enough
if you're
wisdom.
female.
You want me as president, motherfucker? Because I'm getting there. If I start
Here's what I was
campaigning
gonna
right
say.
now at 45,
There is
I'll be
something.
president.
There is also something for a higher, an older age too.
Well-
Because regardless, I don't give a fuck about education system, this, that, or the other thing. In real life, you don't have wisdom until you've put time in.
Yeah.
You can't have put time in life, until you're a certain age.
Technically, the age of adolescence is up to 25.
Yeah.
Now, I've
for a
been
reason.
married for
yeah.
20 plus years, and I can tell
don't even
you
remember.
that, well,
She never remembers.
23, 2, 20.
3,000.
Leave it at 20 plus. It was a long goddamn time. Okay?
Almost a quarter century.
So, and I can tell you that my husband's still in adolescence. So, at 42.
And that's what I'm getting at, right?
So, I don't
That's
know
exactly
about this
what I'm getting at.
45-year-old range
45
because men
maybe back then 40
stay in their adolescence for a long
but
time.
wait a
Let her
second.
talk,
No,
let her
I agree
talk.
with you. But and he's right in what the original. But they right. I agree. But adult life started a lot younger way back then, bro.
And you knew what the fuck you were getting into. If you
Things
chose that
were
life and
different.
you wanted to be a shitty parent, then
I
fuck
haven't
you.
had it.
Jared.
I haven't had it again.
I'm just okay. I've worked
There
with.
comes a certain. You have to be of a certain age.
Okay, I'm gonna finish now. I've worked with
3 times.
adolescents. I'm gonna hit you.
Both of y'all, you can't complete a fucking paragraph and you can't complete a sentence.
I've worked with adolescents, and I've been married to you for a very long time.
But married to an adolescent forever is
For a
what she
very,
basically
yeah,
said.
pretty much. So, but there is something to be said that men tend to mature later than females. And I'm not advocating for a female president. That's not my point of it.
I don't
I'm
have a
saying
problem with
the
that.
whole age thing.
I agree with you 100% because I didn't even start to mature emotionally and mentally until my 40s.
And he's only 42.
Until life got that real good stomping on the nutsack.
Term
right
limits
there.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Congressional term limits
Yeah.
100 motherfucking
Yeah.
That's
percent.
agreed. Yeah.
Get some of them motherfucking career.
How about all them motherfuckers that came to Congress
not rich and are fucking multi-millionaires now.
Yeah.
Can you explain that on their salary?
I'm not worried about what Trump's taxes are. I want to know how Schumer and Pelosi got fucking billionaires themselves. They've been in fucking...
And I'm not talking that there are ones that come from money, there are ones that had money. I'm talking about the ones that didn't have money but now have Bezos money.
Yeah, and they supposedly did.
Right. That's what I want to know about, too. Let's talk about that. You get that bullshit out of government?
30 years of donations? Well, I'm starting to GoFundMe right now.
30 years of donations that aren't supposed to go into your pocket? So you're saying they're committing crimes, which I agree with. But it's not just donations, brother. It's favors.
That's it. You think
lobbyists run Congress, and the longer you're there, the longer the chances that you're under one of their control.
That's it. And you worried about some taxes of a dude who fucks porn stars?
Man, fuck
what
that
about
bullshit.
The guy? What about the cut that's fucking all of us? You ever think about that? You ever think about that? You ever think about the cut that's fucking all of us? I'll take, Donald Trump's taxes, even if he did cheat, is not going to affect my life. But you want to know what does affect my life? All this bullshit that Nancy Pelosi keeps fucking up. And then
I agree. Dude, you're agreed. I'm not disagreeing with you. I already agreed with you on that. And it's illegal.
Dude, and fucking AOC's campaign
and
finance.
Where they find ways to make it legal, it's still fucking immoral.
What do they call it? The squad? The whole squad is under campaign finance fraud. And AOC was the one who wanted everybody to fucking give her money for a hotel room until she got a place when she got elected.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? I agree with that.
Silly as fuck.
I agree with that meme that has gone around Facebook a billion zillion times. I want Congress to wear fucking patches on their suits and dress suits and shit like NASCAR. I want to see every single one of their fucking sponsors.
That'd be badass. Or at least have their cars like that, each limo, because they all ride limos. Every limo. I want to see the fucking pharmaceutical companies on one side. I want to see the big oil on the other side. I want to see somebody in the
White Castle, don't we?
Huh?
Fuck yeah! Can we get White Castle back?
Whoa!
But I'm old enough to go for... Wait. No, I'm not. Not yet.
Don't we still got
Wait
White
till
Castle?
I'm president. I'm going to have a national White House campaign.
Oh my God!
And we're talking about White House, White Castle.
White Castle, yeah, man, fucking
sliders.
Oh, dude,
hell yeah, dude.
Shit burgers,
$20 for fucking mud butt for 5 days.
Fuck yeah!
But dude, you can cook them bitches like recook them.
It's I don't know if that one over by
Akron.
I don't know if it's still around or not.
I know there's one by Columbus.
Hey,
yeah, well, see, I grew up
on a fucking coffee maker.
I started high school around the Columbus area. And that was the shit, man. We went out on Friday. We went to the football game on Friday night. And then we got...
mud butt on Saturday and Sunday.
Motherfucking thrashed all the way through Friday. And then...
Well,
when we had, everybody had a couple dollars left, you go to White Castle, because everybody could throw in, and you could get 20 burgers and fucking 4 fries and 4 drinks for, $5, $6 back in the day.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. We got to switch up some mics or some shit.
Yeah, because Marco's real low, as you could tell from all you guys listening. So
Marco always gets low. He drops that booty on the floor.
Get low. Like I ain't seen
Marco get low, baby.
Get
me?
soaking
I'm
wet.
telling you.
Get soaking wet.
Yeah.
Shake it like a salt. Shake it.
There's something wrong with you.
You're more like an adobo shaker.
Okay, look, did you see? Oh, I got something to talk about.
all right, we'll be right back.
Oh.
Damn! You produced a high-pitched squeal.
No, it was because I had your mic up on the auxiliary.
Again.
No, we're good.
Hello.
Yep.
We on?
Yep.
All right, we on. All right, so we're done on the post office thing. Don't fuck with the people's pension, and that whole bullshit about the whole the dates on the mail thing. That's horseshit. Here's something else. You know, before I go any further, that I'm really pissed off about Trump about. This is to me. I'm not an environmental freak at all, and I'm all about us making money and
Marco
using what
loves
we
slop.
have. But I guess this dickhead
And
fucking
hates baby harp seals.
said it was okay for them to start drilling for gas and oil in the Arctic National Reserve, which is an animal reserve.
Yeah,
that's
I heard
some
that
bullshit.
Too.
That's some
and I'm
fucking
gonna tell you
bullshit.
right now. The people of this show know my background very well. I spent 2 decades, close to, in the oil field, and I'm still a big advocate of natural gas, of crude oil, of drilling. I know the procedures. I do know what the risks are, but I do know how safe it also is. On the same hand, I'm going to tell you right now, I kind of am a little bit of a nature type person, and they're preserves for a reason.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
You got no business. I don't give a fuck what's under that ground. And even if what's under that ground, with our technology now, we can be out in a fucking barge somewhere outside of it and drill underneath and get it.
Yeah. You don't do no.
Do not touch that pristine ground.
And you know what's fun? And
The oil field reclaims things sometimes even better than they were when we
it
went
don't
in.
matter if it ain't broken. Don't fix it.
But it's not the same situation. We're typically talking. First of all, it's only so wide of an area.
Oh, dude, they're selling up. I watched the whole thing.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
parcels
the typical when the oil fields come in. The amount of land and the right of ways and stuff that are purchased, but they're reclaimed and they're put back to sometimes, like I said, they improve stormwater, they improve erosion control, they improve the roads all around their projects. There are so many things that those companies pay for that the locals don't have to, that they're in desperate need of that infrastructure anyways. So there's a lot of good that comes from it too.
I never
and
said
they,
that, you know,
they take care and they
I'm
rebuild
for
their
that shit, but
that is totally different than
Yeah.
touching pristine, untouched,
Yeah,
preserved fucking
you
ground.
don't do that.
Stay
Nope.
the fuck away from it.
You don't do that
Get
shit.
the fuck no.
You know, you don't go into the national parks, forests, whatever. I don't care how
No,
many
we have 'em
aliens
for a
go.
reason.
Yeah. You know, even though the aliens go to some of them bitches and take your babies, you know, you stay the
I
fuck
might
out
have
of it.
partied with a couple aliens
there's-
in some of the state parks I've been at.
And then, you know, just you stay the fuck out the parks. You just stay the
Yeah,
fuck out
you
the
do.
parks.
They're there for a reason. They're protected for a fucking
certain,
reason.
There's certain species of animals that are just left there. That's just
That's
left
it.
there.
That's it. That's all
you
we've
took
got.
everything else. That would be like taking the Indians' land. Is already
We
you know,
did that. But we
yeah.
gave them casinos.
Yeah, and, you know, they
They got the last lap. They got tax-free casinos.
They got
Those
Oklahoma.
motherfuckers are cleaning up.
They got Oklahoma.
They got Oklahoma.
They just got it. They just got it. BLM trying to get Texas. That's gonna be funny. I'd love to see that happen.
You know what?
I'd love to see them guys
Why
try
not?
to take it.
Why not? Because the Mexicans stole it from the fucking Indians, and then the fucking Texans stole it from the fucking Mexicans, and then the United States stole it from the Texans. So really, it's about time. It's only been a couple hundred years. It's really about time someone steals it back. If you follow the patterns of history, bro.
If you don't learn from history,
We're humans. The only thing we learn from history is how to kill better.
exactly.
That's the only thing we learn.
You kill your enemy, it doesn't do it.
Hit your enemy in their sleep. Word of advice for today. But that's literally all we've learned. If you look at the history, not only of just
We become
established
more efficient
mankind,
killers. We become more efficient killers.
you look, even whether you want to believe in creation or evolution, if you want to believe in either of those two stories, you can look at the evidence from both. And the only thing that we have ever done over time, every time there's been something that was free, someone decided to conquer it because they had to have power and wealth.
Yep.
And that has been going on since life existed. It's the law of the jungle.
Yeah, kill or be killed. That's it. But you stay away from the
But
fucking
we're trying
park.
to preserve everything that can't hack it.
Yeah, you stay away from the park, though.
I'm not talking about that.
That's what we started with. Yeah, that shit. I can't. And Ryan, I mean, you know, you got me wrong if you think I'm just a diehard Trump supporter. When I see something that is real, that is going to really affect something that is a part of America, then I speak up about it, and I don't give a fuck who the president is. Simple as
I
that.
will say that I have heard you so many times criticize something Trump has done or said. I've heard it.
Speaking of something he said
many times.
Oh my God!
Multiple
I will
times, yeah.
absolutely. Yep.
Oh my God! Oh my God! On the way here, because this is how I started to show you the weird shit that I heard on the way here today. Fucking, I guess you know this QAnon thing is going around. It's becoming an uprising or whatever. I don't really put to me. It just seems like a knockoff WikiLeaks or knockoff Anonymous. You know, some shit like that. So I mean. If you want to follow them, you follow them. They seem to be pro-Trump or whatever. But I guess supposedly what the big media is trying to push that QAnon, their followers. I don't know if it's one specific person or whatever. Supposedly, no. They're anti that.
Oh, okay.
They're anti.
Yeah.
I got it.
But supposedly they
bullshit.
say that Donald Trump is trying to
Greg over there.
shut up. Donald Trump is trying
hit
to
him.
save the world from
Looks like he's just about to
pedophile cannibals.
Oh,
What?
man.
So
Yeah.
now
Say it
a
again.
reporter.
Say it
What?
again.
Real?
Say it again.
Donald, according to this reporter, it was on CNN, dude. I couldn't believe it. According to this reporter, QAnon says that Donald Trump is here to save us from pedophile cannibals.
Oh, well,
So,
Zig Hale.
there's just... All right,
When
so...
the fuck are the aliens coming back for their beryllium?
minute. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're not.
Oh, we're getting to that?
Just, wait a minute. So
They're fish.
My man said, "Welcome to sanity."
Where? When?
So when they asked
that
Donald
happen?
Trump this, you know what his response was? This was worse than the shit he said about Ghislaine, whatever that whore, Epstein's whore was. You know what he says? What would be wrong with saving the world? What the fuck is wrong with you? What?
Anything
the
got a
fuck?
gold style Android charger?
What?
I left mine in the car.
Oh my god.
You asked that dumbass question.
That was the silliest shit
I think you
that
made the
I've
best of
fucking
it.
heard in a minute. I was like, get the mic! Get the mic! Take the fucking mic! Take the fucking mic!
Cut that shit!
Oh my god.
Secret Service, tackle him!
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, shit, we got another fucking almost 2 hours of this shit.
Buckle up, bitches.
Ryan's about to be like, "I'm going
Strap
to bed."
in,
Fuck
hooker!
this.
If we, that kind of like, it kind of implied that, you know, some like what if we are surrounded by, you know, then it goes back to the reptilian thing again.
I didn't get to talk about my break spices yet.
Joyce is so enamored with the. I guess somebody came out with jailhouse spices.
Marucan! Listen, they did all the
Maruchan.
wrong. Marucan. It's the white way to say it.
Ramen noodles,
Ramen.
bitches.
Oodles and noodles.
Yeah,
Oodles and
noodles and noodles.
That's what they was when I was growing up. They was oodles and noodles. They came out with the spices, like in the little McCormick container.
Do they have baby spice?
They don't. Sorry.
No.
Damn!
Basically, they took the little pouches that was
They got
in
the
there
shrimp flavor,
and they
the
stuck
creamy
it in
chicken,
the fucking bottle.
chicken, the beef, and the oriental.
It's oodle without the noodle.
All the
All
spices
it is a
in the
bunch of
bottle.
noodle. That is all that shit
That
is.
right there, that's news. That's a game
That
changer.
is not news.
That is news. What is
fuck?
wrong
I
with
agree
you?
with her.
Porn on Roku was a game changer.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, man. Like, fuck it. You buy them spices, like every fucking pasta in the cabinet, even the free shit you get, becomes ramen.
Oh, exactly.
That's good shit.
You know, like the church free pasta. Here, take this home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking ramen, man. Ooh, think how good that'd be on like a buttered bagel or some shit.
Right? Little creamy chicken sauce. Hey.
I feel like some beef this morning.
You feel like chicken tonight. Fried chicken tonight.
Oh man, they got the chili flavor.
All right, go back to screaming in your microphones. I'm good now. I got to say my piece.
Hey, you know what? We never got onto it because I cut myself off. The beginning song, dude. I done heard a lot of bullshit music these days. I mean, it's all about, you know, usually going into your grandma's fucking medicine cabinet and, you know, free basic cholesterol
and drinking
pills
lean.
and drinking lean and shit like that. They got
you made that face.
they got a meth
Make
making
baby girl
song.
come.
It's called meth music.
If you follow that lyric out, it's
151
come out of
rum.
her shell.
Did you
Make baby
did you hear me? No,
girl
that's not
Out
meth
of her
music.
shell.
That's getting drunk.
Right, that ain't drinking lean.
This is meth music. It said it was meth music.
Damn.
It said this is meth music.
That's why I
Right.
can't deal with it.
I ain't with the meth, man.
No,
That,
can't do it.
well, I mean, I'm happy they got out the house. They talk about.
I'm happy they got out the house.
You know, Grandma got her cholesterol pill.
I thought it was they snorted it.
I don't know what the fuck they do with it,
Shit.
but yeah,
Poor
dude, I
Grandma.
heard that shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to now? Jesus Christ,
Nobody knows.
dude, Greg had it on.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it again.
Oh,
You don't have to. It's okay.
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
hell, Greg playing the meth music?
Oh, we don't want meth music.
No.
I like
playing
Matif too much.
I'm playing it.
You
I'm
found
playing
it?
it. I'm playing it.
All right, I guess we're listening to the meth song. Listen to this shit.
That's me.
You guys hear it out there?
Barely.
It's an app. You take a picture of your face and it puts it in. That's
Weird. I know you sent it to me earlier. It
Oh,
was
that one?
weird. No,
Diane
you
says
sent me
you're
that
very
one.
Indiana Jones one.
Thank you. We're not on now, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
We put this out on everything. I mean, the bad thing is it's not a bad song. I kind of like the flow of it.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Most of the time, look, SP is the Ultimate Warrior.
Crystal meth music.
I'm so glad you found it, Greg.
Thanks a lot, asshole.
Thank you.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Oh, it's a good one? Okay.
But anyhow.
Oh my goodness,
Dude,
my goodness.
I started fucking around with this new app.
App?
It's called Reface.
Oh.
So I've been fucking with it all day.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's some TikTok Chinese
Sent
fucking
me
conspiracy
this
shit.
and I was like, why?
Yeah, don't send it to me.
Oh, I got some good ones for you.
No, don't.
That's some good Iron Man scenes with
literally-
my face on it.
That's the deep fakes.
I
You
don't want
kissed
it.
me as Indiana Jones.
I don't want it.
Shit.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't
You
want
look like that dude from Pineapple Express, the asshole.
He was
He was on This is the End, too.
he had his own show.
He had,
Remember?
he had the Tatum by the fucking neck. It was his gimp. Yeah, you look the same way. Just look like the same guy in all of them.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
What the fuck? We watched that show. What was his name?
Oh, God. Gross.
Hey, Google.
Dewey? Was it Dewey something?
It's bad enough the last time
Remember he
I
was
had...
the football player? He had his own show.
No,
What the
no, we're
fuck?
talking about different people. You're talking about the dude who was with Ricky Bobby.
No.
Oh, no, he corrected you as Ma Run Chan.
I don't give fucks oodles and noodles.
Yeah, oodles and noodles. And she found oodle without the noodles. All right, what the fuck else did
you are incorrect because the spelling is capital MARUCHAN trademark
with the circle around it.
with the circle around it. So there's no damn N.
No damn in.
So run your ass out of here.
Oh, that's fucked up.
She's being nice. You should see the shit she says to me at home.
Oh, I don't.
Heaven forbid the laundry took me longer than I thought it would and I didn't get to the bathroom.
Just quit wiping your ass with laundry.
Can't help it, man. It ain't no tweepee. The dog ate it. At least that's what the kids tell me.
Listen here, Snowflake.
We don't got. See again, you over there talking about you broke.
Why are you trying to?
We eat
corners
noodles
like
and
that?
noodles. You actually making a meal there. You're
An
cooking.
entire meal.
Yeah,
You
you're
realize our
cooking.
white privilege does not allow us to combine more than one ingredient like that. We have to buy the
Ranch.
already pre-combined.
It's just ranch.
Ranch everything.
It's ranch for everything. That's what white people do.
And mayonnaise.
Ranch and
Mayonnaise.
Bud Light.
Listen, don't touch my mayonnaise.
I fucking hate mayonnaise.
Don't fucking
I
start.
like Miracle
You and
Whip.
your Miracle Whip
Miracle
bullshit.
Whip.
Oh my God, you're disgusting.
You know the difference between mayonnaise and Miracle
I
Whip?
like-
It's dirty.
Patience.
I like
Dirty.
both.
You let
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise just chill out and don't get fucking stale. It turns to Miracle Whip. That's that zing.
You know,
It's patience.
that zing. Yeah, it's called dirty mayonnaise.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty, nasty mayonnaise.
Only when it sounds like two old people fucking.
I need a break too. That's why Marukan came out with these spices.
Not a jailhouse break.
Oh,
Thought I was fucking around. We do
It's
3
not you,
hours
it's
of this
me.
shit, man. Oh,
trust
fuck.
me, I know.
You gave him the "It's not you, it's me."
look, but he got the apostrophe wrong. I'm sorry, I have to correct your grammar. The first one should have the apostrophe. The second one, wait, no, the second one would, but they both need apostrophes actually. There you go. You're welcome.
Joyce is about 5 deep into a 6-pack, so
Oh, just
You brought me a 5-pack.
I didn't even see the fucking apostrophes in either one of the goddamn things.
because you don't
I
have
didn't
your
even see
glasses
you wrote
on,
that.
old man.
No, I can't see it because my glasses
Mark out
are
for
on.
president.
It's far away. What up, home dog?
Do you see the apostrophes in those words? Yeah.
He's like, where's the words, motherfucker?
Yeah, he's higher than us. What the hell? Fuck is wrong with you?
Look, he looks like, he looks
He was like,
Gene,
I don't even know what I'm
he
looking
looks
at.
like Gene Wilder right now in Young Frankenstein. Doesn't he? Look at that face right there.
It's alive! It's alive!
Motherfucker is lost.
What you doing, sunshine? What you need, baby? Come give daddy a hug.
Oh, God.
You sexy bitch. You.
That's my man. How you doing, man? How the baby?
Daddy
Good.
done
How the other kids? How's mama? Ready to catch a flying elbow off the top rope? No, you can't do it like that, man. You go to jail, flying elbow, top rope. Then you can just be like, we was just playing WWF, and
No,
she was.
see, you're amateurs. What you do is you stick your whole arm in the pillow.
Yeah.
You stick your whole arm in the pillow, and then you can give a clothesline. You can give you can drop a fucking Hogan. You put it over your leg, you can drop a Hogan fucking leg
Yeah,
on.
man, it's just like hitting her with the phone book.
Oh, my God.
You can't do that anymore because they don't give you phone books. But remember when the phone
Yeah,
books?
now you got to throw your fucking laptop at the kid.
No, that leaves marks and broken shit. Phone book didn't
Yeah,
leave
that's
marks.
how they get you now.
Right, yeah, phone book, man.
They end up with snowflakes.
Second one.
See, I bet you Ryan ain't never got the fucking leg from the upper rope. The upper rope.
Dude, I bet he never had Ronda Rousey sitting in the passenger seat throwing a
Look,
fucking flurry of haymakers in his head while he was driving down the road.
Look,
My mama did it to me.
he liked the crystal meth music.
Listen,
Listen.
This crystal meth music.
next time don't make me so mad, baby.
Train fighter beating my head like a pinata.
Don't.
I kept her straight.
Kept me straight.
No,
That
No,
girl
the
was out
car! The car!
Oh, I'm like, you put me
Yeah,
out
she
the
was
car.
hammered. She was walking down the street like the town drunk.
No, I
Put
was
me out of
not.
the car. It was to protect my physical well-being.
No, I was not. I started walking and went, there ain't nothing around here. I sat my ass down.
So she carjacked you.
Reverse carjacked me.
I got
Because I
out.
threw her out.
Put me out the car.
I was driving.
That was like you tried to molest a hooker and she kicked you out your ride and took it.
I don't see how that
No.
correlates.
Are you the hooker?
I just wanted to say hooker.
Are you the hooker? He's the hooker. Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I put that in there.
He's
Give me
the
my 20
hooker.
bucks. Now get the fuck out!
You said it was 10.
Get out. Give me your keys. We'll be even.
You weren't supposed to have a dick.
You weren't supposed to have a dick. That's worth a discount. That's it. That's it for that surprise. You're only getting $5.
Put your balls away, damn it. I gotta wipe my feet off.
I didn't say I didn't want you to finish.
But it's $5.
But it's $5.
Trucker clock, who wants it? Dogs instead of bear. I got one hand on my trucker clock, one hand on the wheel. I ain't gay or nothing. I just got respect for you the way you handle your rig. Oh, dude, I love that, man.
That was a funny bit, man.
Yeah, well,
Dude, I wish I'd have got to see him before he died. That was Tim Wilson. Oh, my God, man. He made a bunch of fucking music. He was a real smart dude, too. Like, he did lectures and shit.
Yeah.
Like, non-comedy. But, you ever hear his song Jetpack?
Yes.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck the president. Fuck all this other bullshit. Why ain't you... Where's my jetpack?
Right?
You know, it's 2020, motherfuckers. Where is my jetpack?
you want to know what? Probably the crystal meth music. Just saying.
But, you know what? All right, what time is it?
Game
We
time.
still got some more time. The last show I was on earlier, we had a dude from... well, we're not going to give his affiliation, but I think I said it anyways earlier, but we ain't going to put it out there again. But we'll just say he was a electrical physicist for things that go way up in the sky. From one of the biggest...
He was a rocketologist.
Okay, yeah. We'll use rocketologist. So at the end of, he was explaining different things here and there, and you can actually see my face as he's
See
talking.
my face.
Like I kept quiet the whole time. Well, most of the time. But you could even I seen my eyebrows, like they was dancing around worse than Donald Trump. Like it looked like remember them birds that we used to draw when we were kids? Like it looked like a McDonald's thing. You know, it looked like mom was flying, like flapping wings and shit. So, like one of the comedians, I honestly think he was serious. I thought he was joking at first, but then he changed his tone. He asked about, is the Earth flat? And the dude started. I'm not gonna lie, I can't even explain the way, because there was no explanation. It sounded like a politician's campaign fucking rhetoric. He fucking Carolina two-stepped around that fucking question so fucking. You know what the best? His grand answer, to sum up his fucking like 12 minutes of answer to that question, his grand answer was, well, if the Earth wasn't round, then all the calculations that we made to launch, we couldn't launch. No. After I heard this man talking, now I know the Earth is round. The Sumerian text says the Earth is round. That's the oldest shit in the fucking world. Until you find something older, then, I'm going by that. Says the Earth is round, I'll take its word for it. But listening to this dude, I even told him, like, again, my eyebrows were jumping up and down like they was, man, I was like, I'm not gonna lie. With that explanation, you actually make me think the Earth is flat. I'm like, how the fuck, if you have a flat surface, can't you launch straight up from a flat surface?
They don't. When trajectories, they don't. When they send stuff, like even when they send stuff into orbit, when they launch shit, they don't.
Well, you have to account. If the Earth is round, you have to account for that spin.
Right. So they're accounting for that spin. So then they wouldn't have been able to launch.
Instead of accounting for the spin, you wouldn't have to account for the spin. That's according to the flat Earth theories. I looked at both sides of this because I know flat earthers, like religious black family. Cool, very nice people, but I just can't. I even gave them better arguments than they had for their flat earth shit, and I know it's no, because I look at both sides. But, you can launch off this, whether it's his head, right. You just got to figure out which way you're aiming, or whether it's just as flat as this book. You can launch off that motherfucker.
Yeah, you can.
It's just different calculations.
Launch off of.
Right, and then he said something about there wouldn't be night and day. Well, according to the flat Earth theory, the moon and the sun spin this way. So yes, there would be night and day. Right. When the sun's on this side, then the moon would be on this side. Night day, night day. So I mean, those are bullshit. He actually made me feel like the Earth was flat. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you wanted an answer for that? You say, I seen it. That's hot. I seen it. Now, speaking of that end of the whole thinking, did you know?
Because this commercial shipping would have found the ends of the Earth by now.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Post office can't.
You would think Google Maps would have.
They sent the little car.
Something would have.
They put a little fucking Google fucking camera on the back of a polar bear. Or you see the
Why
camera?
is everybody always fucking with my polar bears?
Them not. They did get them polar bears get taken care of.
Ice bear sucks.
Ice bear gonna fuck you up.
Now,
Ice Bear?
There's something that the
Ice Bear for
media,
president 2020.
Shut up. There's something that the media, at least I
Are you
haven't
trying
seen
to
very much of
stifle
it.
my political views here?
Yes.
Oh, fuck you!
Did you know an asteroid the size of a fucking school bus fucking almost hit Earth today? Or yesterday?
Almost doesn't count.
Now,
this ain't horseshoes or hand grenades, motherfucker.
This is the problem. Where it came from.
Uranus.
No.
You're an ass.
Now, anybody who knows when I talk about the Anunnaki or anything, Nibiru, is on a cycle of 3,600 years. And a lot of people, the scientists don't know that, when that time frame works. But they did have speculations that it would be within the next 20 years. That's why at 2012, the world was supposed to end. They thought Nibiru was coming back around. But it has been found in our atmosphere, in our outer atmosphere, and it's behind the sun. Where did this fucking asteroid come from? Behind the sun. That's just, that coinciding with the polar shift that's caused all this climate change that everybody thinks it's global warming. Yeah, it's global warming because of polar shifts, not because of fucking, the cow farted.
No, I'll put a pin in that. We'll get back to that because I
feel it's irresponsible for us to not take care of our environment. But, the Earth replenishes itself.
Just do a simple science experiment. Go outside with an infrared thermometer. Point it at... Go out in front of your house. Point it at the grass, take the temperature. Point it at the concrete or the blacktop, take the temperature.
It's two different temperatures.
You're going to see a huge difference.
It's just how things soak up heat.
There's more people. We are partly responsible. Just in that simple analogy there. We have taken away green space and created concrete, created blacktop, created cities, created all these things, and we have contributed to something.
But that's not the environmentalist whack job thing.
But
if they had that would be a valid excuse.
We have not caused the entire shift.
No.
To think that the impact of how many people are on this earth today has not impacted it is...
You're an idiot, yeah.
You're a fucking moron if you think we haven't impacted it at all.
Yeah. And nobody said
And we have a responsibility
and I
to
feel
take
that is
appropriate, responsible measures. Not outlandish, not extreme, not appropriate.
I agree. And, the cows farting ain't doing it.
No. No, neither did Aquanet.
But my whole fucking point, with the whole thing, I think Nibiru is coming back around now. If there's Anunnaki on it or not, Nibiru is the other planet, and it's on its cycle. And if it's coming through,
if it's on its cycle, we're all fucked. Trust me.
Yeah, because that's just
that
asteroid is just part of its gravity. Because it's its own planet, so it's got its own shit shifting around there. So we got a Kuiper belt, and we got the other the Van Allen belt. Well, what the fuck does this thing got? And it's coming on its fucking orbit. It's on an elliptical orbit.
Its mom's a meth addict. She loves this music. He don't know his daddy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to take a break on that. We'll be back.
The only person his grandma, he had his grandmama, she died.
Nah, that's bullshit. Those things are for show.
I don't want them. You have told me multiple times they're ass. Why the fuck would I want them?
Because you like ass? I need something non-alcoholic to drink. I drank damn near
You want one of these?
No. I have so much liquid for not enough alcohol.
I get what you're saying, but...
But don't even do that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying I know what you're saying.
Wish, bitch. And guess what? That's what I did. I know.
No. Greg and I drank a whole fucking fifth yesterday.
We saw the picture.
Greg was here part. I had to go take care of some shit, and then I'm just went and crashed. And then I was woke up. I was all night, dude. I could have killed the fucking cat. Oh my god. Fucking Julia's cat. And Lil, the orange one, you know, it comes in my room. Now, I didn't want to be bothered. I closed the door and I locked it. About 3:30 in the morning. Meow! Meow! The fuck? You know, it sounds like a goddamn fire alarm. So I get up, you know, I'm still fucking hammered. I look down, like, you cocksucker. He goes, meow. So I open the fucking door. I'm like, fuck it, he wanted out. Maybe he has to take a shit or something. That cocksucker looked at the fucking open door and ran up under my bed. So I fucking lay back down like, you motherfucker. About 4:50. Meow! Meow! What the fuck? The door's open. You son of a bitch. I'm looking for something to throw at it. Up under the bed again. Dude, I understand. I didn't get to bed till 5:30 this morning, dude. Dude, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with this cat. Yeah. Go find one of the other fucking animals in the goddamn. You picked them. The one night a week I party, and you know I'm finally pass out, and you want to meow, and it was that loud and annoying, dude. Like, remember what was it, Roger on American Dad? The most annoying sound, or I want to fucking kill that cat. I ain't never want to kill that animal so bad in my life. Oh man. Orange nigger. Oh my. right, we motherfucking back.
Give me a bag of fucking potatoes.
So we covered a lot tonight. We covered the space.
What?
Here's another thing that
You stuff.
I don't like. I posed this question to the spaceman, and he came up with another bullshit answer for me. But
Rocket man.
for the longest time, we've all been told that it takes too long to get to Mars. It's too hard to get to Mars.
We talked
It
about
takes
this
too
last
long.
week.
Yeah, but I threw this towards somebody who would actually have, who I thought would have gave me a real answer.
I don't know where.
There goes Ray. Cat. So I asked him, if we could fill this whole planet with robots, what's gonna take? Why does it take extra long to send a human? That don't make
Mars,
sense.
not this planet.
Thank you.
This
What?
planet meaning Mars, not
What the
this
fuck
planet
does that have
meaning
to do
Earth.
with
No,
potatoes
no.
and tomatoes? Okay,
No.
thank you.
I don't understand how or why. Well, this is the explanation he gave me, because the people there have to sustain. You have to take stuff with you to sustain life and to sustain your stay there. Which cosmonauts did that shit. What's the difference between being in orbit or above a planet and having your supplies and being on there and having your supplies? If you're not planning on staying for a long period or whatever. So I don't understand what that, how that would even, why that answer would be valid. But back in the day, and they all said this was a conspiracy theory, they talked about, if we went to Mars, that we would have to take the equipment with us so we would be able to produce air and water from the atmosphere. It would have to be, you get there from your ship, and in your ship you have the building supplies to put up pretty much a big tent and build from there. And then from, the Martian landscape, you build the rest of your city or whatever that you got to live in. But to do this, they came up with this machine that could pull whatever atmosphere out and then make water from it. Well, now, that was a big conspiracy theory because they said they were doing it for Mars. Well, now they're doing that shit not only on asteroids, because they want to fucking be able to drill and separate. They're not doing it for the water. They're doing it for the separation to get the gold, the platinum and shit out of the asteroids. So, but they're looking at it that they can take that water, separate it, because they're already separating it, and use it for fuel, hydroelectric energy, whatever the fuck, and, drinking water. And then, the same thing with the moon. Well, didn't you say when they were doing it on Mars 10 years ago, that was a conspiracy, but now we're doing it on something that's actually fucking just zooming past? Because asteroids ain't nowhere near, Mars is slow. Asteroids is flying past. They hit us. We don't hit them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, if you can make water on an asteroid, and you can make water on the moon, why is it a conspiracy theory that you can make water on Mars?
Maybe there is no water on Mars.
No, you make it. They said there was no water on the moon, and now there's water in the moon. What they do is they take
Moon's made of cheese, Marco. God damn it! How the fuck don't you know that?
So there's no water, there's just milk.
Yeah, they're separating
Oil.
milk and curds.
I wonder if moon water is toxic. Nobody ever thought about that shit. They're talking about drinking water.
No, but I know the moon cat is just a stray cat from New York City.
I seen that porno, Moon Cat.
I did not. This was an episode of this was an episode of what the Penguins of Madagascar. They thought they launched themselves to the moon, but their rocket only made it onto a building just outside the Central
Oh my
Park
god,
Zoo.
that sounds like what we were talking about when the Nazis were shooting Jews into the fucking to try to see if they could make them get to the moon.
And they just ended up on this rooftop. And a stray
They were
cat
just
was up
shooting
there.
Jews, dude.
Just shooting Jews. That's pretty much all they did, one way or another.
Wow, that was like they were teaching kids history but in a different like.
That's
light.
homeschooling at its best. Here, kid, you want to see how a rocket works?
Well, at least this is how the Germans tried and failed. So, nobody, and then, you know, it seems like everybody forgets. And these are old shows, though, so it kind of, like, it pisses me off that people don't fucking know this shit, because I figure if you're doing research and you're interested in it, then you at least know old shit. But the whole farming on the dark side of the moon, the Asians did that shit. The Asians were up there, what was it, like 2-3 years ago did we do that show? When the Asians hit the dark side of the moon, and then they were starting to plant cotton?
Yeah, it was a couple years ago.
Yeah! Old shit. To this day. There's nothing on, nobody's been to the dark side of the moon. Nobody's did. Look it up, man. And then, you know, if you try to Google it, there are a lot of conflicting things. Some people are saying that, well, this is what they're banking on. It's not factual because the plants died. So the Asians were up there. They put fucking cotton up there. It grew. And then it died. Well, that's farming. You know, nobody knows what the Martian soil is like. They're pissing in the wind right now. So maybe they need a little bit more nitrogen, or maybe they need a little bit more miracle grow. You know what I'm saying? But they were there. They can still be there.
They probably are. They're setting grow lights up right now.
Yeah. I mean, and
They're taking their second son and going up there.
that's another thing that chops my ass. Nobody, you know,
I
that
knew it.
should be common knowledge. That right there should be common knowledge.
Fuck you, Greg.
But, you know, people still think that's a hoax. And, you know, I've watched them. They did walkthroughs. You know, they show the Chinese people, and they're all proud of their. So, it's supposed to
Maybe
shed
they've
more
discovered
sunlight
how to
on-
use the Force.
Dick. Their theory is that it's supposed to bring light to farmland that is dark a lot of times, or is covered with whatever the fuck. It's supposed to help out in their agriculture over there in China. But first of all, I don't ever remember anything was wrong with their farming. It was with their meat and their cattle and shit like that. You know, they're eating monkey and cats and shit. That's the big issue. You know, go buy them some cows. Go buy them some chickens, some real chickens. You know, leave the monkeys alone. Don't eat the cats.
Not tree chicken.
You know, you know why there's all them rats around there? Because you keep eating the cats. You know, quit fucking eating the cats, and you'll get rid of the rats. Simple problems, simple solutions. You know,
Wait a minute, who are we talking about?
China, the Asians.
Fuck.
Oh,
my God.
they eat the rats too.
This literally just turned into a 3/4 S&G show.
Ones in the bar are fucking more elaborate. That was silly as hell. You know what? I'm disappointed. When I went to Vegas, like, that's the Vegas I wanted to see. I wanted to see that tacky Vegas, hookers on the corner Vegas. I wanted to see that whole, you know, that whole fucking grimy, grungy,
Right.
fabulous Vegas.
You wanted 90s Vegas.
Yeah.
70s, 80s,
What
90s Vegas.
what I got was Snowflake Vegas.
Yep.
Ah, like I even walked down like the whole conspiracy about the fucking pyramid, the casino, whatever, the Excalibur. Is it the Excalibur? Or no? And like by the time she actually got moving, like all these fucking bitches like circled him. That little monkey looking motherfucker, man. I don't know if it's the gold in his mouth or what, but Flavor Flav, he getting some bitches. Woo.
It's because he's Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Everybody loved the big clock.
Yeah, I guess so. Dude, my grandma used to have a Flavor Flav clock. Could you imagine a 7-year-old Italian lady with the babushka and shit? You know, typical, like, you know, she looked like one of the vases that you stick on your fucking counter that have all, like, the whisk and the spoon and shit in the back. With a Flavor Flav clock around her neck. I think I still got it at my mama's house. It had the big, fat, fucking black rope, and it was a big silver chain, like face fucking clock. I don't understand. Like, I like Public Enemy, but Flavor Flav was the hype man. And he was fucking Ivan Drago's old lady. So, I mean, I don't know. Even Bret Michaels, I give Bret Michaels something, you know. I mean, even though he got the whole toupee thing going on there, at least he was a rock and roll star. You know, he had something there. You know, just something. Flavor was like, yeah, boy! No. What is your joke, y'all?
That's like Flavor Flav's whole music history right there in like 30 seconds.
Little John had more lyrics than Flavor Flav.
Yeah?
And Little John's was just, yeah! Okay!
Uh-huh.
Yeah! And those fuckers are fucking millionaires now.
Yup. All over that shit.
Yeah.
Trademark.
Oh, yeah, that was fucked up. You know, he just got a nickel for what every time I said that shit.
Probably.
Terrible. All right, so what do we got left here to talk about? Those other talk. Oh. Look at them. I guess people are out here watching the DNC, or you know, all hyped up about the DNC, and you know, people are asking, "Did you watch DNC? Did you watch Michelle Obama speaking?" That fake bitch. I mean, I can't stand her or Michael, or you know, or Barry, Michael, whatever. Joan Rivers even said to the world that these two were fucking trannies and shit. That Patrick Ewing bitch up there got the nerve to talk about Trump putting fucking babies in cages and all that old rhetoric. First of all, bitch, who are you? You're not a president anymore.
Bitch, who you?
Yeah, you don't even belong on that street no more. Go know your role.
Who is it?
Michelle Obama.
No, I know. I was just going along with this.
You know, she looked like Patrick Ewing. You know, people think I'm being racist and talking shit. No, look at Patrick Ewing shaved. Look at her mustache. That's fucking Michelle Obama. You know, like I said before, she probably got a bigger cock than him. You know, she was dangling that shit on fucking Oprah like it was ding dong. And everybody's, oh, that's a conspiracy theory. How are we conspiracizing on a cock? I seen it. I'm like, no way. You know, it's silly to think about. And you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. I seen it. Like, it ain't no wiggle in the
like
shirt.
That whole fuck up the whole LeBron James thing.
No. This was you know, it was helicopter.
Oh, the Walker-copter came out.
She didn't strap it down that day, or he must have been sweating her to the thigh or whatever, and the tape came off. Dude,
that came off,
and it's happened more than once. Bitch had the nerve to have a dress on. You got a foot cock, and you gonna have a dress on? Come on. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. That motherfucker was swinging like a baseball, but like, I think it was either Ellen or Oprah, and they were just, you know, doing their little jam, and then I was like, wow, what?
She must have just been listening to some like.
I don't know what the fuck they was listening to, but it was
She walked in like, what up, I got a big cock. She was showing Ellen who the boss was.
Yeah. I'm the male of the relationship.
I got that big ball energy. That was fucked up shit. Or, you know, nobody remembers that, you know, your husband gets his dick sucked by gay men for crack. Yeah, congressional hearing. Way back in the day. That dude magically disappeared. I think suicide or something like that.
You got Epstein.
Yeah, you got Epstein. Did you see that? I think Jared sent me the meme where it was the air freshener. Epstein didn't hang this air freshener.
And I'm not like making a case like this dude was some innocent, like I'm not an Epstein fan or nothing.
I'm saying he was just a low fucking. He was a bottom step in a big fucking ladder.
But that motherfucker did not hang himself.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Not at all. Not one damn bit. Huh. I forgot to go get my beverage, some bitch.
You don't have that, bro.
Yeah, I'm caught motherfucker. That's good weed.
Rather
They're
enjoyable.
still talking about. Dude, there's a black chick. I forget what her name is. She is sexy as fuck. Running for Baltimore.
I seen that video the other day
Senator
where she's
Thomas.
walking through the city and all that shit. Yeah.
I mean, she put it
Yeah.
out there like real deal. And dude, she's so hot. I mean, she gives.
Marcus like, I'm moving to Baltimore, just vote for her.
Yeah, she gives Candace Owens a run for her money, and you know how much I want them. See, you fucking shit up. See, you like Candace Owens too.
Nah.
The whole hand clenched up. It was a Candace. It got jack off mode.
Bowie.
Totally squeezed the mic stand, almost it bent that shit.
I gotta choke that motherfucker. Choke that bitch.
We'd have mentioned Britney Spears, the fucker would have broken in half.
Bro, I no. Now listen, man. We've talked about this.
Oh, baby.
It is still a funny joke now, but like she's been replaced, man.
See, I'm not digging Taylor Swift.
You can't after her last.
Well, no, I mean, I don't give a fuck if she likes Trump or not, but I seen a meme.
She definitely doesn't.
No, she doesn't at all. But I seen a meme where they fattened her up. Like, they trailer fattened her up, and I was like, oh, it ruined it. It fucking ruined it. It was like seeing a cock. It ruined it. Look,
Marco, that's never ruined it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only going to give you $5, but you're still going to finish.
Not on your face, though.
Roll over. My mama said if I don't see it, I didn't know it happened.
Right.
What's that poking me in my back? Oh, jeez.
None of your goddamn business.
Shut up! I'm almost done.
Shit.
Ugh.
Ask if you could talk.
Where the fuck's the tape?
So, there was a couple other things that we kind of touched on that are just, to me in my eyes, are really bad ideas. And I guess there are entities that are actually trying this shit. They're proposing, because it is, they're trying to get around it. Supposedly, this whole fuel thing about getting to different planets, which Elon Musk already proved there is none of that. But anyways, so they want to build this pretty much particle accelerator around the Earth. Like, they have some kind of, it's almost like a gyroscope. It will turn the Earth basically into a gyroscope. And they're trying to put in, now first of all, they can't use...
Quit fucking with my shit.
They can't...
Just quit fucking with my shit.
Now, first of all, I mean, logic says unless they have really, really good shielding, the G's, that's a particle accelerator. That's CERN. CERN opens holes to hell. All right? You're putting that around the Earth. Now, at the end of this, they're going to have
get the Ghostbusters back together. The original ones, not the new shit.
Now, you remember those old Hot Wheels tracks where they had the loop-de-loop and then it came off to the side?
Fuck yeah.
All right, well, that's the principle of this. They're trying to send a vehicle
through a loop-de-loop.
Through a loop around to gain the speed to be shot out to wherever.
Wait.
Who's catching? Not me.
I want to meet the guy that's going to drive the car.
Yeah. Now they're saying that even for
his
cargo,
last name's probably going to be like Unser or Petty or
I want to know.
Penske or...
I want to know how many billions of dollars worth of equipment is going to be sprayed all over the Earth because this thing is going to fuck up until they get it right. If they get it right.
I still want to meet the guy that's going to drive it.
Now,
who's strapping into this bitch?
Even if it's feasible, that electromagnets, electromagnetic fields with our Earth.
Chuck Armstrong, the
around us.
7th.
We already got issues with the polar shifts, henceforth climate change. Now you're adding a gyroscopic electromagnetic field to the Earth, which is going to throw our natural shift off, our natural balance
I bet
off.
you it's going to fuck all my compasses up.
Yeah. Fucking make your hair stand up. Yo, your beard will be straight up in the fucking air.
Won't need a mask.
No, not at all. You need air.
Could need air.
You know, electromagnetic fields are, if you want to go paranormal, actually that's what
I'm into some kink, but
you can bring
I don't want to go that far.
You can bring up ghosts if you want to go on that side of it. If you want to go in just the particle acceleration, you can go into the quantum end of the fucking ripping into dimensions, or hell,
I've seen that movie.
Or you just got this fucking, you were worried about asteroids fucking hitting the goddamn Earth. What if this fucking thing breaks like a pipeline that was never supposed to break? Now you got this fucking, Richard, whatever the fuck, Penske floating 1 billion miles an hour around the Earth, and the track breaks.
Petty Unser Jr.
Can you imagine hitting a wall at light speed?
Oh no, then we're going to call him an Earnhardt.
Coming out of Turn 1.
It would be a new Grand Canyon going across India. Like,
Maybe that's why they put a hold up on all the NASCAR shit for a while, so they could pick one of the guys to drive this car.
Probably they keep saying they're putting fucking.
They're bringing Jeff Gordon out of retirement.
Yeah.
We finally get to see him wreck good.
Man,
They got Earnhardt's head in a freezer like Futurama. It's gonna come out. And it's just gonna be Earnhardt's head driving
on Gordon's body.
Dude, do you remember that old Bob and Tom song, Jeff Gordon's Gay?
Yeah, Jeff Gordon's
gay. He's gotta be. You got.
Wasn't that Tim? Wait, wasn't that Tim Wilson also?
No,
What comedian did that one?
I don't remember, but it was silly. I'm trying to remember. No, it wasn't Tim Wilson.
You sure?
Because he had church league softball fist fight.
I believe it was.
I love that.
I believe it was Tim Wilson.
I don't think so. Look it up. Let me get one of them twisted teas, like parched.
Fine.
I don't even like them motherfuckers. So.
I love these things. Although I normally get
Marco.
the peach.
Just turn the mic so you can
Turn
stay
your
like that.
penis over these ways.
There you go.
You get friction that way. It's like you're making
Friction.
a fire. You ever rub two sticks together? You're doing that on your cock. Sometimes it feels good, but then you get that chafing on the side. And I don't really like using lube. It's still on your hands. You fall asleep. You wake up. You got lube across your face. You got cum across your face. You got your cat licking your face.
I just want to say one thing.
It's all in his beard.
Yep.
No. I checked my phone just to
Check in at home, see how the kids are doing, and
This is gross.
the Astros are up 11-3 on the Rockies in the top of the 9th. Fuck yeah!
So?
Eat a dick. I happen to be excited. Capitals won today.
Well, you
Fuck
say
yeah.
that shit on your fucking show.
I'll say it whenever I want, motherfucker.
Do what I want.
It's America.
America!
Fuck yeah!
dude, my kids. Man, years ago I watched it with them, and every once in a while, man, still to this day, they'll come running around the corner, and they won't. I know they do it if we're not home or they think we're not listening, but Chubby will whip around the corner with a fucking machine gun in his hand and just be like, "America, heck yeah!" I know if we're not home. I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, America, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're gonna quit taking my shit, god damn it.
Dude, I caught him cussing me out the other day. I said something to him and walked out the door and walked right over to the living room windows, which I knew were open, and I just sat there for a second, and I heard him motherfucking me. I walked right back into the house.
Like,
I
what'd you
said,
say?
what?
Nah.
I say nothing.
I was always that cocky one.
That
I'd be
kid
like,
turns.
I
That
called
kid
her a
turned
bitch.
liquid.
And then I
That
got my ass
kid
whooped.
turned liquid paper white, man. He went from my complexion to like emo, goth.
Jared's gonna be asleep one night, and all only thing he's gonna hear is the asset of yeah, and a fucking machine gun straight to the head. Bah!
Who's white now, motherfucker?
That's gonna be fun. And you know why? Because I did it to my brother Joey, dude, and I did
I've
it a
never
couple
gotten
times.
mashed like that, but
Oh,
they,
dude. Oh, the first time I did it,
they've
like,
gotten me before.
my
Don't worry, I got
fucking,
them bitches back.
my
Oh,
mom
yeah.
got me them old school die-cast Muppet cars, and they were like real old school ones. They were fucking metal.
Yeah.
Like, I put the Miss Piggy because I didn't like Miss Piggy. It was a girl's car and a sock, and I had just got done watching Death Wish, the very first Charles Bronson with my dad. So my brother Joey was always a dick to me. So
All
he's-
hyped up from
he's
watching Chuck
sleeping.
Bronson.
Yeah, he's sleeping, and I'll never forget, man. His feet was on my grandma's register, and he's sleeping on the floor, and I'm just swinging this motherfucker. I was like, Joe, his eyes open. Pow! Dude, and I couldn't have done that square, that fucking precise again in my life. Right between the fucking eyes, dude, and he lifted up and went right back down. You just see the blood fucking trickle down his face, and I just dashed, dude.
I'm out.
And then, like a few months later, my mom got me this remember the old school Hills machine guns? Like the plastic space ones, you pull the trigger, there was sparks and shit inside,
Yeah.
Lord knows what kind of fucking dust was flying in our lungs back then. But they were badass fucking guns.
Asbestos.
Yep.
But,
Back in the good old days, we had lead in our paint, not just our water.
yeah.
A lot of people ate paint, apparently.
So, he was watching me and my brother, and he had some chick over the house. He was trying, be that douchebag. I'll boss my little brother around, because I'm cool.
Jay comes in and tries to do that around the house, man.
Dude,
Nothing pisses me off more, man. 'Cause I gotta protect, like...
dude, I held it like I was a fucking jouster. He was sitting on the sofa, right to the fucking dick, dude. He's sitting right there with his fucking chick, and then I grabbed him by the fucking end. Bam! Broke that bitch in half right on his fucking head. Boom! Sleep. And luckily, we lived in the projects back then, and them doors were steel. So you can lock them fuckers from the inside. You ain't getting in them bitches. Joey was a big motherfucker even back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that bitch to sleep a couple times. You keep fucking with Chubby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, bah! You gonna wake up like in the middle of the next day. Like, did I get hit? What's up? No, Dad, I don't know what you're talking about. My gun broke.
What the fuck is this knot on my forehead?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt here or so much over here,
It's
but
just
it's right
right
here. No, you look fine, Dad. Go ahead to work.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking unicorn.
Sees one of us like, what the fuck is up with your motherfucking forehead?
Whoa! See, I told you. No, it's okay, man. It's okay. Looks like a pimple. Don't worry about it.
We got Scotty over there. Let me poke it. Let me poke it.
Come on, let's see if there's pus in there.
Oh, shit.
That's some silly shit right there.
Yes, sir.
Just some more Cody?
Yeah. Most of the night's been toady.
This sounds like serial killer. This makes me want to grab a machete and kill somebody. And that's not a bad thing. Like, it's like that hype wanna, hockey mask a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Throw on my purge mask.
Go to town.
That's it. Oh my God! Did you see the fucking? I think we talked. Did we talk about this on the last show? Well, the Antifa people who went to Sturgis.
Nah, I don't know.
Oh my God! Because there was quite a few. Like, they've been fucking people up, and this whole Black Lives Matter shit. You know what? That was a good fucking concept. That was a good thought, you know. The heart in the beginning of it, but it turned into a monster that is nothing that it was supposed to be.
Great catch.
But anyways, those people and Antifa people
Dropped
went
it right
to
in your lap, huh?
Sturgis.
Buckets.
And they all were, you know, the bikers were like, you know, they kept cool. You know, they were all like in the center, like on the center median. And bikers everywhere, of course, because this bike, you know, one of these ignorant fucks makes the dumbass. Look, there's like maybe 12 of you. There are more of you in the bathroom of one of those bars right now. This dumb fuck kicked one of the motherfucking bikes. Like it was almost like it wasn't even like a real kick. Like, you know, he was trying to impress them. Like, I don't give a fuck about these guys. And he actually connected. And that was it. You saw, like, the bike did a little swerve and the dude turned back. Man, they got fucking rushed from, I mean, it was just a big circle. The dude who kicked the bike, he got, like, the cops fucking grabbed him up quick because he'd have died. They were going to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
And then they surrounded the rest of the kids and they made them leave. Like, the cops were like, you guys gotta go. You guys gotta fucking go.
Yeah, you motherfuckers gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't give a... Yeah, you got a cause. If you believe in that cause, okay, I get it. But you better pick and choose your battles there, kid. Off rip. You know? You know, I ain't afraid of very many things, but I do know when I'm outnumbered. Fear ain't got nothing to do
Fear is a tactical decision.
Yeah. You know, you need to regroup. Yeah, you need backup.
And I'm not even saying that a smaller number can't take out a bigger number.
Yeah, wow.
But you need to know how to do it, and the way you did it wasn't it.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. You put yourself. First of all, you just got masks on and backpacks and some signs. You know, you probably got maybe some pepper spray or a brick or a bottle somewhere. One or two of you guys, but these people got chains and guns and knives and knuckles and
dogs trying to rape your ass.
Yeah,
in a meth lab while you're fucking chained to a fucking water heater.
And it'll make the girls in there fucking watch
while you're listening to crystal meth music.
Yeah. And everybody be smoking meth and watching. It's like, you dumb fuck.
They'll just be watching it while they're fucking shoving double-ended dildos in their ass. Like both ends in the same ass.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Dude, you've never partied with meth heads, have you?
I keep trying to tell you.
Look, I'm saying I am not experienced in the world of meth other than as an observer. I've never
inhaled. I only had it in my mouth.
It only went up my nose for a second.
Yeah!
I was up for 22 days. But I
look like Beaker. I can see Jared's beard would go to his head and then be standing straight up, eyeballs.
Dude, I know me
no
on
teeth.
I know me on amphetamines. I couldn't imagine me on
methamphetamine.
Like meth.
That's an amphetamine fucking another amphetamine.
And
what
then
a
ate the
dildo.
amphetamine in portion.
Yeah.
So I am not. I don't know anything about how it actually, I don't. I've never experienced the effect
Jared,
of
we
it.
get it.
I've never taken it. I've never used it. But I have been at parties where I was using other things, but other people were using it, and I've seen some shit.
I seen some stuff. I seen some shit.
It was rough. Where do you think the grays in the beard came from?
Woo!
One fucking party.
I've seen it.
I've seen it.
I've seen it.
And I saw things that make look. You want to see some fucked up shit? Dog, you ain't
never seen fucked up until you see the double-ended dildo and a skinny old white man with no teeth.
This party fucked up any donkey show I've ever been to, man. I'm telling you.
It's terrible.
There's a good hot minute where I was like, I'm gonna barf.
You know, you want to see ass to ass until it's guys. You're like, oh, it's like that Van Wilder when he was jacking off the dog. Wait a minute, I gotta stop for a second. Okay. Yeah. And I forget where it was. This was about maybe 8 years ago. They did a 60 Minutes thing on meth kids, and there was so many of them in this one particular county because like the meth that makes you want to fuck, and all these women, and the meth houses are filled with all these women, and they're fucking everybody. So all these kids are basically brothers and sisters, and their parents either OD'd or bailed or are in prison. So they had this abundance of fucking just meth babies. Like, they're just, and they didn't go away. Nobody talks about them anymore, but, I mean,
they didn't just go away.
Yeah.
They did, bye-bye.
So, I mean.
Just because the news quit talking about it doesn't mean it's not happening anymore.
I think we should be worried about them kids than these fake kids in the cages. That, y'all weren't worried about them kids in the cages for the past fucking 7 months.
I'm worried about the kids in the Wayfair boxes.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And then, that's another thing.
I'm dead serious. I'm still soliciting sponsors. I literally have a crack team of actual fucking special forces professionals that are willing to fucking, like, we have joked about it in many different chats and stuff, but I swear it's one of those jokes that somebody just, if some anonymous donor literally came and dropped some coin, like, seriously, that money would be for one thing, and one thing it would be on. These motherfuckers are like
purge.
They're like mercenaries for good.
You're a killer. It's only good or bad depending on what side you're on.
I don't disagree with you one bit.
Yeah, that's another problem I got with the whole war in heaven.
I don't have a problem with war. I have a problem with hell. War's natural instinct, brother.
Yeah. Heaven is a concept.
Correct.
It's about time to give up our shout outs. All our new listeners, all our new followers, all the Eargasm guys. I don't know if they're
we still got 40 minutes.
No.
I dropped a perfect fucking show on Monday, did I not?
Yeah, he was telling me about it.
Perfect.
He was telling me about it.
Yeah.
Like I said, all our new listeners and followers: Don Cody, Justin Calhoun with Stereotype I, DC Media, Westside Bowl, all the fucking local bands, Obsidian Earth. Can't wait to hear their new CD coming out. Don't forget, look at the Pappy Z's website to see their virtual Pappy Z's party. It kind of sucks we can't do that shit, but maybe next year. Check out all the shit. Keep your eye open.
We should as a station get together, play it over the projector, and get fucking hammered.
That might be a fucking idea.
Yeah, sounds like a
I got a
good
projector
idea.
we can put outside. We camp out outside my house. Shit. We'll put the projector on the side of my trailer.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we might have to do that shit.
Huh?
There's less than 10 of
We
us.
ought to talk to them and see if somewhere in there we can get in every once in a while and just.
Just you didn't even finish your fucking thought.
Whatever, just what we do. That's it. I mean, what the fuck you want me to call this?
A complete thought?
If the thought was complete, the statement wasn't.
Usually they're one and the same.
No, they're not.
For
The
me,
thought
it
is in the
isn't.
mind. The statement's
For me,
through the
that
mouth.
is, and that's why I get into trouble most of the time.
No, the reason you get in trouble most of the time is because you like to say you don't have a filter. You do. Because I've watched you use it when the situation's right. You have a filter. You usually just go, fuck you, to your filter and say it anyways.
My filter's dirty. It needs to be changed.
It needs to be changed.
It needed change years ago.
It hit his 100,000.
He's still like a factory original cabin air filter from a 94 Chevy Cavalier.
Yeah.
Like an 84 Chevy Cavalier. The old box style.
I don't even think they had.
They look
They didn't have air filters
they
back
look like
then.
a Cimarron.
You had like a screen.
They didn't even have that.
No, that kept the
They
bugs
put
and
some
shit
cotton
out.
in the fucking door.
No, they figured the mice and shit would take care of that the first winter you had it.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, and then, you know what? I learned about those things the hard way. Because Dodge got a bad habit of hiding them bitches and they get moldy. And then your whole car smells like mold no matter what the fuck.
You need to change them at the every
I don't have a Dodge anymore.
25,000 miles.
Or van. But yeah, you got to change that shit.
You have to change it.
Or you're circulating fucking mold.
You
can
are.
Smell it.
You are.
If it's going to get moldy like that,
there's
why
a
fucking
reason
even have it?
There's a reason
Right.
it's on your car's factory scheduled maintenance. It's not bullshit.
Yeah, that should have pumped some bad shit in your air. Especially for some little kids.
I mean, there is shit out there that people try and sell for. Like,
No, that's some real deal shit. I mean,
people looked at me a lot like I was crazy, man. Like, and trying to sell them a cabin air filter. Like, they're like, man, I don't need that shit.
yeah. Especially if you're a smoker. You know, that's what circulates and filters your air coming in and out, man.
Dude, even if you're not a smoker, depending on where you work.
Oh, yeah, the dust in the air, whatever, wherever you're
Construction.
driving, yeah. Even pollen and shit. You know, you drive through the country or whatever, you got all kind of shit flying through the fucking air.
Yes, and a lot of those are HEPA filters. So they do. They trap mold, spores, pollen,
Great. Yeah.
histamines, all that kind of shit. And so when you don't change it, all you do is pump that back through your fucking passenger cabin when you turn
That's
your fucking
it.
AC on or your heat.
And then if it stays moist, bacteria and shit can grow on there. There's all kinds of that shit.
Mold, baby.
And again, if it's going to do all that shit, I think the bad outweighs the good. Honestly, roll down your fucking window. You know, it's.
But, well, you know, no.
I'm saying it,
change
I mean-
your filter, and here's how you do your windows. When you're around town, most efficient way to drive your vehicle is with your windows down and not have your AC on.
I don't know about a
Highway speeds, you want your windows up and your air
Yeah.
on.
Because it's like
Aerodynamics.
Yeah. It'll trap up that air. It'll give you better gas mileage too.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I mean, it'll also let you can feel you don't have the drag.
That's what it means by most efficient way to drive the vehicle.
No, the most efficient way is to pack up like 20 Mexicans in an Explorer. That's efficient,
No,
motherfucker.
you lose all your efficiency.
No, you get 20
Your
people in one
efficiency
vehicle.
ratings go down.
No, but you get your workforce up.
Not if they're no. If you're piling that many in, that means all of them are undocumented,
Trabajo!
so they don't exist.
Trabajo!
There's Marco getting a fence built from the crew at Home Depot.
Hey.
not from Home Depot, the one he got at Home Depot.
Yeah. It was there. Yeah. Trabajo.
They were just waking up, coming out of the sheds out front.
Dude, man, I know we might have talked about this before. The Amazing Racist, Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
Dude, when he'd pick up, he'd go and pick up Mexicans from like Home Depot and shit, and drive them, like tell them, we're gonna give you a job. Put like 6 of them in the back of his truck. Wouldn't let any of them, like tell them off rip, you can't sit up front with me. You all gotta sit in the bed. Pull up the immigration, run in and be like, hey. Dude, this one Mexican fucking ran, like, he hit the cut, and I guess the Mexican hit through the fucking yards, came up, smashed his fucking window. He took, and he set up a fake building. On the other side of the door was a cage. There's a fucking tiger cage. And he was trapping Mexicans in there and taking them to the border. Dude, he got arrested by the Border Patrol. He's like, I'm doing your job. I'm doing your job.
You still can't just take that upon yourself. It's kidnapping.
Yeah, you just can't round up people like they're fucking gazelle. That's looking mighty good right there.
You didn't give me shit?
And you didn't get like
Not a
beverages?
motherfucking thing.
What the fuck did you do to yourself?
Told you you noticed. Not right away.
This is the first time I looked at you.
Pierced my ears.
You look like a My Little Pony.
He does look kind of sexy, like a brony. Like a brony! Like a brony! Like a brony! You and Jeremy could be trafficked right now.
She said the same thing. She said the same thing.
See? Take it and take it too.
If one person calls you a duck, you can tell them to fuck off. Two people call you a duck, you better start quacking.
That's it. Waddle, waddle, motherfucker. Quack, quack. Oh, that's fucked up right there.
That's funny.
That's funny. I don't care who you are.
That's my girl.
And I thought, I wasn't looking so much at the fake earrings. I was looking at the fake eyebrows. Because whoever did that shit.
Those are cute.
Yeah, that right there.
Custom, okay.
Yeah, she did.
I get mine threaded. Get it done by a professional.
You ought to get it, hey man, take a note, get it done like the Cubans do. Everybody loves Pitbull.
Oh, shit.
Desperate Cheeto.
My boys love that song.
I want a Frito burrito.
I ate 2 burritos on the freeway coming here. That's when I heard all this wild shit.
That's
Crazy
usually
night.
when I hear wild shit too, when I eat 2 burritos.
All right, with that being said, y'all be safe out there. I'm out.
Why? We got time. We got plenty of time.
Because I'm watching everybody eat and I'm fucking hungry too.
All right, we're out then. Fuck it.
I bought
This is some awesome meth porn music.
I bought